Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. You're here with Ren Lefevre, otherwise known as Drax Craven, when it's time to kidnap the Mark 6. Steal. I don't know, maybe it's a person. Eager indicates a console built into the wall besides the elevator. This looks like the elevator console. The camera feed should have been routed here. It only takes a moment to connect your PDA, and immediately visual feeds from all over the building begin to flood in. Alright, now let's find a way upstairs. Security camera 12, 13. Lots of stuff going on in this room. Oh, jeez, there's lots of stuff everywhere. Doesn't look like there are any guards around, though, which is good. Oh, there they are. Oh, right, they've been locked out. They're just seeing junk over and over again. Alright, let's see what's in this lab. It's the closest. Observation consoles. Sign. Let's read the sign. Laboratory observation. Oh, thanks! Couldn't figure that out on my own. What do we got? A warning light strobes out from the console at your approach. Large white letters shriek out against a red background. Warning! Toxic contaminant detected. COCI2 phosgene gas. Hazardous material override engaged. I don't know what... Oh, well... You know what? I got some karma. It never hurts to have more points in biotech. I should probably save it for something else, but I really want to know what this gas is. And, as I said, I can afford to spend the karma. Having better medkits is never bad. Wait, what was that? COCI2, or phosgene, is a valuable pharmaceutical component, and its gaseous form is both colorless and odorless and is extremely toxic. It can be neutralized with the introduction of gaseous ammonia. Introduce gaseous agent to laboratory atmosphere. Did I spell ammonia wrong? Totally got two M's. Ding! Access substance library. Oh, never mind. Oh, I could purge the laboratory air. Oh god, that would be bad. Jesus. Yeah, just chuck that shit into the air. Just do it. What's the matter? Oh, gotta lift the lockdown with the console. Because it looks like there's all sorts of cool stuff in there. Disengage lockdown. Ding. You know, I could reload my save, come back up, and then just guess, quote-unquote, ammonia, and not have to have spent that 5 karma. But I won't. Maybe another day. Oh, God. This computer is powered on, but in sleep mode. When the screen comes to life, you find a half-written text file on the screen. The timestamp on the most recent edit tells you that it was written just a few minutes ago. I didn't sleep last night. Doesn't look like I'm going to sleep tonight either. Last test batch failed. My fault. I got the mixture wrong. Sloppy work, Jensen. I could barely keep my eyes open. Gotta try again, though. No excuses in this office. I despise relying on stimulants, but I've got no choice. Gotta keep going. Progress marches on. Starting a new batch. If House offers PET isn't ready to be tested tomorrow, well, best not think about that. Gotta concentrate. Remember lab safety. Keep alert, keep awake. Run wrong move could spell disaster. God damn it. New formula arrived today. Formula 17. I swear, whoever names these things must have no imagination at all. Formula 17? Honestly. Still, I can't wait to start working with it. From what I've read, early clinical trials were promising in the extreme. Amazingly potent, this stuff, and increasing potency means less frequent injections at a lower dosage. There's nothing not to like. Despite my enthusiasm, there's still much to be done. Speeding up absorption rates is first on the list, and I have some concerns regarding the subject's immune reactions. Perhaps the formula could be tailored on a patient-by-patient basis? Last week. Tailoring doses to individual patients has worked wonders. The key was taking a gene therapy-based approach. They've been using it in medicine for ages, so why not apply the same logic here? So in a nutshell, I've used the subject's own DNA to delude their immune system into believing that Formula 17 belongs in their bodies. Simple and effective. This approach has helped to increase the formula's absorption rate, as well as significantly reduce incidences of rejection. Unfortunately, it also rules out an easily mass-produced product, but I am convinced that the results will justify the additional costs. A week. He waits an entire week before telling me that tailoring the mixture is an unacceptable solution. And then he tells me that the trials are supposed to begin tomorrow? Got no time, and Geistbright's applying so much pressure that I can barely think, the bastard. Houseoffer's probably threatening him. All of them can rot. Maybe now that Houseoffer's playing Heat the Sheets with Geistbright's secretary, he'll learn to lighten up, we can only hope. Anyway, I have some new ideas to move forward with the formula. Admittedly, they're far-fetched, possibly even dangerous, but if I don't start producing some results, I get the feeling that it won't be my problem for much longer. Wish me luck, Journal. It's science time. And then the disaster. Sorry, Jensen. Jazz. Oh, he's been using jazz to keep going. A note. On the counter is a note, carefully transcribed in neat handwriting. The paper bears the letterhead of Senior Executive Leonard Stromberg. I'm still waiting for that report. When I said ASAP, I meant I needed it yesterday. Stay until you've completed the test, then leave the report on my desk. The code is 54139. Do this tonight. I'll expect to see it waiting for me when I arrive tomorrow. Stromberg. Well, looks like that's not going to happen. Way to go, Stromberg. You killed your star employee. I guess if he screwed up, he must not have been such a star. I suppose. Anyone in the library? Nope. Place seems dead. Records terminal. Search the archive. Looks like I can only look things up. Actually, like, can I look up what Formula 17 was supposed to be? 187. Oh, wow. Bypass the authorization code. Fuck that. Formula 17 appears to be a drug designed to suppress higher brain functions, specifically those functions related to emotional responses and decision-making skills. From what you can tell, the overall purpose of the drug is to render a subject submissive and pliant. The notes go on to suggest that Formula 17 was developed as a component of a larger project called Atlas. Apparently, Project Atlas has something to do with cybernetic augmentation. Formula 17 was developed to help reduce the incidence of rejection in Project Atlas's test subjects. Recent trials of the formula have been extremely encouraging. While initially a serious concern, fatalities have recently dropped off to a statistically insignificant level. The document is accompanied by a fairly extensive record of testing performed on metahuman subjects, along with death records over the course of the project. The Shockwellenreiter will be interested in all of this information. According to their charter, sharing this information with the world would be a top priority. In the wrong hands, however, this formula could cause immense harm. Wow. That's all no bueno. All of that. Jeez. No, it's fine. An insignificant number of fatalities. How many fatalities until things are insignificant, you know? What's the margin? Grab a bottle for the road. Woo! If only I knew which bottles to go for. A cheerful screensaver marches across its display. Inspect the terminal. The dead drop marker of the Shockwellenreiter. As you study the display, a green light winks on above in the terminal's display. The recording light of a pinhole camera. The screensaver disappears and the screen floods with glowing green text. Welcome, Double Decker. This is an open request for information about the projects and material prototypes being developed at this facility. It is known that a synthetic drug is being developed here in support of a project called Atlas. In addition, a functional prototype called Mark 6 has been developed. The first contributor to provide us with the project data for Atlas, the chemical formula for this new drug, and the visual records of Mark 6 in operation will be handsomely rewarded. All three pieces of information are required for the payout. AG Chemi Europa is known to be a heartless corporation with little regard for metahuman safety or morality. They guard their secrets jealously and seek to hoard all information gained for themselves. This behavior cannot be allowed to go unpunished. What they know, all shall know. No longer will they hide their secrets in shadows. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, Shockwellenreiter. Well, I can use the records terminal to figure all this stuff out. Search the archive. Bypass. Skip, skip, skip. Copy the chemical formula. Search the archive. Project Atlas. Bypass the authorization code. Fuck that. A good half of what you're seeing has been redacted, and the rest is written in impossibly dense corpse speak. Download the project data. Access the visual record. VP level authorization required? No problem. I need decking 6. Crap. Vice presidential level. I've got Geisbrecht's authorization code, but I don't think he's high enough on the list. Let's try. Nope. Did I put that in right? I did. Oh, wait. Ding. Oh. The authorization isn't high enough. Well, better go figure out what the VP's code is. Wherever that might be. About to say, that's Stromberg's office. This office looks a little bit more prestigious. Senior executive. Oh no, that is Mr. Stromberg's office. Still, maybe I can find the information that I'm looking for. And examine the keypad in astral space. Clever. Unfortunately, I am not magically inclined. Still, this will get me through the door. Search the desk. Exploring Anika's desk is like embarking on an odyssey of filth. 30 seconds in and you've already learned 3 new euphemisms for sex in a storage closet, as well as exciting new definitions for a variety of common office terms. Thankfully, your search also turns up something more immediate, a scrap of paper with a name and a 5-digit code, Haushofer, 84792. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need. Project Atlas. Moved to digital archive and locked under executive authorization. Shocking. Well, we got this new code. Haushofer was above Stromberg, so this should work. Really? You guys are protecting your cybersecurity with 5-digit codes? Come on. Like I could crack that with a keylogger in a couple of days. Jeez. Project Atlas. Bypass. Access visual record. 84792. Oops. There we go. There are too many records here to sort through quickly. A quick scan reveals the following details. Recordings of laboratory experiments on metahumans. Images of extensive series of cyber surgeries being performed upon a large troll. Recordings of that same troll carving his way through opponents with a massive axe. A gun cam footage. What appears to be a vehicle-mounted chain gun. The weapon has been photographed tearing apart a variety of targets, both artificial and organic. Records found. Alright. So that's the next elevator. Let's see if I can jimmy the controls. Otherwise, I think I'll have to go into the security office, murderize everyone, and get them to let me up to floor 25 the hard way. Nope. I can only hope that Hassendorf's, whatever the hell his name is, Hasselhoff's code will open this door. 4792. Yeah, it will. Yeah, screw fighting these twerps. The less anyone knows I'm here, the better. Although I do want to examine this center room here. There are a few parts in shadow, and I just want to make sure that everything's on the level. Yep, nothing fancy here. Let's get out of here. Up to the 25th floor. Oh, things are going well. You know, now that I think about it, spending that 5 karma on biotech gave me 3 karma back, so I really only spent 2 karma. And I don't know, learned that ammonia gets rid of phosgene gas. The elevator whisks you upward, toward the executive level 25th floor. As expected, the run has been relatively smooth sailing so far. A chime breaks the silence as the elevator glides to a stop. Mark 6 is somewhere on this floor. All you have to do is find it. Right, but we know Mark 6 is the giant troll. Made compliant with Formula 17, tailored to his genetic structure, equipped with incredible cyberware, a large axe, and a big chain gun. Jeez. What a nasty stereotype. The emergency lights wink out, leaving you in darkness. A moment later, the building lights flip on, cranked all the way up to full illumination. A quick check of your comlink shows that your security feed has been terminated. Instead of a command view of the 24th floor, you find yourself staring at a blank screen. Well, that can't be good. Understatement of the year, Dietrich. Well, it looks like we haven't been found out yet. Although something tells me we're going to be found out soon. It's really just a matter of time. And when we get back down to the 24th floor, we're going to have to fight our way through. The door slides open with a pneumatic hiss. An enormous figure fills your vision. It stands motionless by a console in the corner of the room. Almost every inch of the thing is covered in dull steel and gleaming chrome. Its mechanical arms end in articulated hands that wouldn't look out of place on an industrial machine. Bulky, cumbersome things designed for crushing power rather than finesse. Clutched in one of those crushing hands, a chain gun glints with sinister purpose. That shouldn't be possible. Nothing can be implanted with that much chrome and live. Yeah. This isn't right. Well, whatever it isn't moving. I think that it's on standby. The lights are on, but nobody's home. The figure stands completely still, but its eyeless head fidgets in agitation. Something about it reminds you of a snake tasting the air. Off to one side, the screen of a console glows cheerfully in the gloom. Jesus. I wonder if this thing is like the lab or office for this thing to be in, or if whoever is the executive is just like, oh yes, leave it in my office. Mark 6 Cyber Zombie Prototype Control Console. Activate it. The Mark 6 prototype is the exclusive property of AG Chemi Europa. Unauthorized access is prohibited. To put the prototype into demonstration mode, you may activate its systems from the following menu. Alternatively, the system can be directly piloted via a remote control rig. Damn it! Have Glory examine the Cyber Zombie's augmentations. Glory nods and steps forwards. As she stands next to the cyber zombie, you can't help but notice how much chrome riddles her own body. This cyberware is high grade, quality stuff, but not mil-spec. The arm looks industrial in design. Interesting choice, but there's nothing wrong with it. The control system looks interesting, like a drone control interface, but it's wired into the base of the skull. From the positioning, I'd say that it's connected directly to this thing's brainstem. Glory takes a closer look at the cyber zombie's control module. A moment later, she takes a sudden half-step back. She looks at you, a disgusted look on her face. Double, listen to me. We have to kill this thing. This thing is our payday, Glory. We better have a good reason. This troll, it's still conscious. He's still conscious. They've outfitted him with an inhibitor chip. He's trapped in his own body, screaming to get out. This isn't just a prototype. It's a person. We can't just catch him in. I mean, can you do anything for him? Help him? No promises, but I can try. Not yet. Let's just finish the job and get out of here. Glory gives you a curt nod, then falls back in line with the rest of the group. The soft glow of the command console beckons. Access the system's README file. Zeiss Dead Sight Laser Designator, BUT Heavy Industries Powerlift Industrial Cyber Arms, and the brand new Zeiss Sense Shell Cyber Skull. Ares Dermal Plating, Universal Omnitech Move by Wire. These systems could be considered placeholders for this proof-of-concept prototype. The biological component of Mars 6 was selected for size and durability by General Genetics Worldwide. All autonomous functions necessary to maintain the biological component are original to the component itself and should self-regulate within operational limits. I like how they call it the component, so to avoid calling it, a fucking person. As a proof-of-concept demonstration model, the Mark 6 was designed for remote operations. A Zeiss eye-in-the-sky drone control system has been incorporated into Mark 6's Cyber Skull. Comlink control is also possible for causal control, but for product demonstration purposes, use of the drone control system is advised. Well, fuck, I left Blitz at home. Armaments: the Mark 6 prototype comes equipped with an Ares Vanquisher vehicular rotary cannon to demonstrate the Mark 6's actuated strength and recoil suppression capabilities. The model is also equipped with a Global Polymers monofilament axe. For demonstration purposes, this weapon has been designed with heft well beyond the lifting capacity of an unaugmented metahuman. The Mark 6, of course, can swing it with ease. long-term goals, and demonstrating the Mark 6's combat capabilities. It is this office's hope that AG Chemi Europa's newly developed Formula 17 Cybermantic reagent will prove its value to the board of directors, both as an astonishing technical achievement and as a lucrative new revenue stream for the company. Slave the cyber zombie to your comlink and activate it. You hit the activation console and the cyber zombie lurches to life. It takes a step forward and you can hear the whir of actuators calibrating to adjust to its weight. A few seconds later, the whirring sound dies down. It relaxes into a slight crouch. Activation complete. Follow and protect protocol engaged, awaiting further instructions. Well, next time on Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall, we take Robocop for a fucking spin, and then we'll probably kill him. Good night, everyone.